Can you talk a little about how, now that you're in this city life, some of the routines that you have in your life that help to maintain and cultivate the wild?
Yeah. So the foundation, I think, is my sit spot, which is a place that I go to in my backyard, which is luckily down on a river, in the Yarra River, where I sit as often as I can, just spend time down there and really soak in the movements of nature around me. And it's a place to really reconnect with my own inner wilds, my own kind of soul. So it's an anchor point, and then also just really being aware and being curious of what's in my neighborhood, in my landscape. And I'm always tracking for where the rosellas are and the lorikeets and the raptors and the possums. Always keeping an eye out for foraging opportunities, and charting the seasonal cycles and celebrating seasonal cycles and seasonal indicators with my community is a really beautiful way to honor the wild, and to really kind of counteract the linear time scale that we're so in. Turning the phone off is a really powerful way to instant way to kind of reconnect with a sense of deep time. And look, for me, the city dance also is something that really reconnects me with that wild body and that fluidity. And really it's trying to bring a kind of state of just presence and looking for like expanding states of connection wherever I am. And that can certainly be done driving down the main street of my suburb. And yeah, it's a good challenge for me at the moment to live in the city and not feel like there's some magical other place and I'm going to be more connected. Sometimes I get people coming to my programs in the city from out in the country, because they're needing that community connection. And there's so much to be drawn from the intimacy of regular, consistent community and the creativity that comes from living in the city. So yeah, the opportunities are definitely endless.
Yeah, well, it sounds like COVID-19 hasn't impacted too much on your ability to live your wild life.
It's actually providing me a really kind of lovely bubble to write my book, and also to get down to my sit spot more often, and to get on my paddleboard. And at dawn, when the mist is rising on the river and I'm on my paddleboard, there's no one else around, I can't see any other human structures. It's pretty magical. I could be anywhere.